Each and every one of you has the power, the will, and the capacity to make a difference in the world in which you live in. Artists are the gatekeepers of truth. We are civilization's anchor. We are the compass for humanity's conscience. When I was born, I was colored. I soon became a Negro. Not long after that, I was black. Most recently, I was African American. It seems we're on a roll here, but I am still, first and foremost, in search of freedom. Fascism is fascism. Terrorism is terrorism. Oppression is oppression. If I've impacted on one heart, one mind, one soul, and brought to that individual a greater truth than that individual came into a relationship with me having, then I would say that I have been successful. In the gun game, we are the most hunted. The river of blood that washes the streets of our nation flows mostly from the bodies of our black children. Art in its highest form is art that serves and instructs society and human development. I am who I am despite what America has put before me. I am who I am despite the obstacles that we have all faced based upon race and based upon social and spiritual humiliation. You can cage the singer, but not the song. The human spirit is resilient, and truth, no matter how long you abuse it and how long you try to crush it, will, as Dr. King would say, rise up again, and in the final analysis will prevail. As a matter of fact, compromise is what oppression feeds on. Anti-democracy is a virus that exists, and pro-democracy is the antibody to that virus, and I think we have to become vigilant, and we have to stay on top of the issues of democracy and freedom. Bring it on. Dissent is central to any democracy. From the point of view of the poor, the hungry, the disenfranchised, the wretched of the earth, there will never be peace until their condition has been alleviated and until their humanity is in full bloom. I don't know what America has really learned. We are too quick to do what's expedient on behalf of our culture of greed and hedonism. We're quite prepared to go to conditions of tyranny in order to sustain that culture, and we do it in the name of democracy when nothing could be more undemocratic. We have got to bring corporate America to its knees. These children and their parents know that getting an education is not only their right, but a passport to a better future for the children and for the country. Wherever I found resistance to oppression, whether in Africa, in Latin America, certainly here in America in the South, I joined that resistance. I took part in the labor movement, in social movements, in the church community. I felt that it was the honorable thing to do and still do. I think there's a lot that the larger society could have been taught or can be taught, but I'm not sure, given how unyielding the larger society has been, that much has been learned. Do not submit. It is extremely critical that repression be met full head-on and that it be resisted with every fiber in our being. There is just absolutely no compromise that can be made with it.